Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards! With guests!
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you...
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
In fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zeriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Je hezké být zase zpět v Novigradě. Vítám vás u naší dnešní epizody ze hry Zaklínač 3 Divoký hon. Spolu se Ciri jsme opustili Lysou horu, porazili jsme čarodějnice a Imlerita a vydali jsme se přímo do Novigradu, a to konkrétně k Marigoldovu kabaretu u Chameleona. A zde se všichni sejdeme a budeme hledat čarodějky z lože. Takže nahoře už se nás čeká Triss, má pro nás dnešní úkol, který dnes budeme plnit. Možná se bude trochu zlobit, že jsme spolu se Ciri byli na Lysé hoře a bojovali proti čarodějnicím a Imleritovi. Takže vylezeme nahoru.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Come on, we came out of it fine. Can't say the same for Imlerith.
That's the sole comfort I find in this, but it's no justification. You know what might have happened?
Yeah, but I'd never let Ciri come to any harm. You know that. Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Fillipa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Fillipa and Rita.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Fillipa is.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Guess.
In short, she was here, at this inn, under our noses the whole time. Transformed, seated on her perch with a dimeridian band on her leg.
Zoltan's owl?
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't she here anymore?
Because Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Fillipa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham et Weir, Robert Micale, Alfelte.
What's that?
Nothing. A preliminary image.
What?
Stop interrupting, I have to focus.
Graham et Weir, de Agnes Kerle, Espirshena a et Clates.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
That was the recent past. Anything might happen to her in Dijkstra's hands. Let's go.
Not so fast. The first image. What was that?
Nothing. Really.
Don't brush me off. I know how hydromancy works. Image appeared because you're thinking about it.
It was... King Tancred asked me to become his court advisor in Kavir.
You mentioned Kavir in the lighthouse. I understand why now. Did you accept?
Only a fool would refuse. Tancred's been supportive of the mages from the start. The evacuation was only possible with his help. Now he wants to revive the council and the conclave, and I'm to head both.
The vision was of a house, not a royal court.
It's the house that awaits us in Pont Vanis. When we're done here, when all this is over, once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri's safe, I'd like us to live there, together.
Guess you've got everything planned out.
You don't like it?
I like it. A lot.
I'll tell you the details later. Right now, we need to get Fillipa.
Right.
Come on. I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Fillipa's weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the dimeridium off, Fillipa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Vypadá to, že už víme, kde se skrývá známá čarodějka Fillipa Eilhart, bezoká čarodějka, která přišla o svůj zrak kvůli královi Radovidovi. Takže teďka se odebereme do lázní, protože díky hydromanci jsme zjistili, že jí má ve svém vlastnictví Dijkstra.
Surrender! surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
Stay here, Triss, in case she tries to flee this way.
Be careful. She might be blind, but she's still dangerous. And don't hurt her.
Máme za úkol chytit Fillipu Eilhart. Už je to hodně dlouho, co jsme ji neviděli. Vlastně naposledy to bylo v Lockmoin, kde jsme ji odmítli a nepomohli jsme Sasky. No a teďka chceme, aby nám pomohla v boji proti divokému honu. Jak to vůbec ní dopadlo? Proč se vůbec proměnila v sovu? Tak, hledala útočiště a to útočiště chtěla najít u jednoho mága v Novigradě. Jenomže ten mág byl na ní naštvaný, protože ho kdysi strapnila. Tím pádem ji proměnil v sovu. Toho mága později upálili. Tím pádem nikdo nezjistil, co ta sova je. A ta sova měla dvimeritový kroužek. Takže se nemohla proměnit zpátky. A nějakým nedoplacením skončila přímo u Zoltana. Jako jeho nová sova. Tak. A potom to nějakým způsobem zjistil Dijkstra a... teďka tady na nás bude posílat Dijkstrovi muže. Jenomže Dijkstra tam má toho svýho mazlíčka, jak on se jmenuje, Bart. Myslím, že i jeho proti nám pošle.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
Bart,
Stand here and let no one pass.
Bart, here stand. None pass go.
Drevíčko, Barte, já ti nechci ublížit, já jdu jen po Fillipě.
Witcher, no past go. Hurty, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go. Say, but no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no one. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help?
Máme štěstí, že ten troll je tak blbej, jinak bys nepřes něj asi neprošel. Dobře, překecali jsme ho, jdeme se vydat dál. Fillipě. Očividně Fillipa si myslí, že jí chceme ublížit, ale je na omylu, my jí chceme pouze pomoct.
I'm not out to hurt you!
You will not take me.
I want to help you!
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Filipo, no tak mě vyslechni, nedělej to jenom horší. To je jejich stará taktika. Její starý dobrý golemové. Golemy musí mít úplně všude. Golema bychom měli a teď ještě nějakým způsobem spacifikovat samotnou Fillipu.
Squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
betray me, and I will...
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
Not gonna demonstrate a damn thing. I need her.
And I don't give a flying fuck. I've awaited this moment forever, so, very sorry, but I care as much about your plans as I do about the snows of Mahakam. Fillipa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence.
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Fillipa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst a testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Tím pádem máme splněn náš dnešní úkol a mohl bych se s váma rozloučit. Dnešní úkol byl takovej spíš krátkej, nechci hledat nějakou další čarodějku, nechci plnit nějaký další úkol, ale chtěl jsem aspoň stihnout to, že najdeme právě Fillipu Eilhart. Takže se k nám asi pravděpodobně přidá, pomůže nám při boji proti divokému honu. V příští epizodě ještě přesně nevím, co budeme dělat, ale rád bych vám teďka řekl, co vůbec budeme dělat tady v Novigradě. Musíme ještě najít druhou čarodějku, Margaritu Loantil, a tu najdeme skrze Yennefer, která na nás čeká v přístavním bordelu. Takže tam se možná vypravíme v příští epizodě, možná ne, možná udělám něco jiného. také nás čeká epizoda s posledníma zakázkama. Jsou ještě 2 zakázky, které jsem nedělal. Takže bychom si je nechali na tu speciální epizodu. Poté tu máme ještě další vedlejší úkol, který se bude nacházet v pasiflóře, to si taky necháme. A ještě nám Dijkstra nabídnul, abychom pokračovali v plánu na atentát na krále Radovida, takže to taky musíme udělat. A ještě jeden úkol pro Avalacha. Takže toho máme tady v Novigradě docela ještě hodně co dělat, ale jak už zní úkol, jsou to poslední přípravy. Takže pomalu, ale jistě se blížíme ke konci. Dobře, doufám, že se vám líbila naše dnešní epizoda. Našli jsme starou známou tvář, kterou sice osobně moc nemusím, Filipu jsem nikdy neměl v lásce, ale je hezky vidět někoho známýho. Dobře, tak jo, uvidíme se příště. Když tak napište do komentářů, co chcete, abych příště dělal z těch věcí, co jsem teďka vyjmenoval. Když tam nic nebude, tak vyberu něco z toho. Určitě nečekejte, že bych příště se zúčastnil toho atentátu. Možná čekejte zakázku, anebo čekejte další zachránění, další čarodějky. Uvidíme, stát se může všechno. Doufám, že se vám líbila dnešní epizoda a uvidíme se příště. Takže, naschle.